New at 4, Delta Airlines is standing behind its employees. This is after saying they followed protocol after removing a passenger from a plane in Milwaukee. But passengers are saying something different.
I'm not really clear on why I'm being asked to leave this plane. I purchased this ticket. I hadn't met that.
This flight was taxiing when the passenger got up to use the bathroom, saying he just couldn't wait any longer. The flight had been delayed and the plane had been sitting on the tarmac. Employees told him the plane would lose its place in line if he got up, but he did so anyway, and the plane returned to the gate. And then a Delta gate agent got on board and told the passenger to get out. Finally, all passengers were forced to deplane while the man met with law enforcement. Federal aviation law says passengers must be seated while the plane is taxiing.
New at 4, the man dragged off of a United Airlines flight has settled with the airline. The amount wasn't disclosed, but it was probably a lot. At least that's the speculation. The settlement comes as United announces a new company policy on bumping passengers. Here's the story.
No, I'm not going.
Passengers like Dr. David Dow will no longer be forced off United flights once seated. It's one of a series of changes the airline is making in response to worldwide outcry over the violent removal of Dr. Dow from United Flight 3411 earlier this month.
3012 disturbance, Charlie 3 on the aircraft. Flight was overbooked.
United says it will now only use law enforcement for safety and security issues, will offer passengers up to $10,000 in compensation if they're willing to be bumped from a flight, and has reduced the amount of overbooking on their flights.
United realized that its policies, its technology, its training were all inadequate, and they've taken steps to correct that.
United CEO Oscar Munoz once again apologized.
It happened because policies were placed ahead of our shared values, and procedures got in the way of what we know is right.
United promises more employee training and more creative solutions, like flying passengers to nearby airports and then driving them to their destination.
This will help United recover, but it's going to take the airline a long time, perhaps even several years, to live down the infamy of what happened on Flight 3411.
The airline also plans to arm staff with an app, allowing them to instantly compensate passengers when trouble hits.
And by the way, that video of the man being dragged off the plane is causing ripples beyond United. Southwest Airlines now says it will stop overbooking flights, period. That new policy will be implemented maybe as soon as June 8th.